Hello. So now you have an overview of the two systems, and we're going to start calculating the numbers. So if you haven't already, go ahead and download this data sheet that's posted to Canvas in the module. It's for Ice Age Company, a manufacturer of ice skates. And here is their cost data, their operating cost data, and then some information about the unit sales that they had and the units produced for 3 years. The problem asks us to prepare the company's income statement for each year using both absorption and variable costing methods. And in our last video, we learned about what that income statement looks like, what that format looks like, depending on if it was absorption or if it was variable costing. But before we can even get to the financial statements, we need to figure out some of the cost data. So let's do that first. All right, so what we need to figure out is our cost per unit. Let's see if you can see it over there. Yoink. Move it here. So we're going to figure out our cost per unit, our product cost per unit. Okay, under the two methods, absorption and variable. Now your product cost per unit, the two systems differ, right? Absorption says product costs are DM, DL, and MO. MO made up of your variable overhead costs and your fixed overhead costs. Whereas the variable says, yeah, it includes your DM, it includes your DL, but it only includes your variable MO. Okay? Does not consider fixed MO. So let's go ahead and break it down. Direct material costs, $4. Direct labor, $8 per unit. This part they don't give you per unit, darn them. So let's go ahead and calculate it. Your variable overhead cost is $180,000 in total for 60,000 units produced. So 180 divided by the 60,000, give that a try. You should get $3. Okay, fix 600,000, divide by the 60, we get 10. Add that all up for your total under the absorption method, 25. Under variable, it's still the same for direct materials, labor, and variable MO. But again, it does not consider fixed overhead to be a product cost. Fixed overhead is a period cost under the variable costing method. Okay, so 0. So it is going to be a total of $15. So before we can get to the financial statements, we have to calculate the product cost per unit under the two methods. The only difference between the two methods is the fixed overhead. It's considered for absorption. It is not considered for variable. Okay, I just wanted you to understand that before we go on to the income statements. So go ahead and try for your in-class participation at the end of the chapter. Try EA 14 and then EA 15. Both are on page 330. Page 330. Okay, so this will be for your in-class. Please submit it by, what do you think? We could probably do Friday at 5 p.m. That gives you guys a little over a day, almost 2 days. Let me know if you have any problems with it, and I'll be happy to help. Once I'm sure that you guys understand the difference in how to calculate the unit cost, then we'll go on to our income statement format under the two methods. Okay,